Hello, viewers. Marianne from Revealing Light Tarot. How are we all today, this evening? Wherever we are in the world, it's a big hello to you. I want to do a little bit of just a look at viewers' questions today. I've just had a recent one coming in. Will Hillary Clinton be vice president? We'll take a quick look at Iowa and Mayor Pete's popularity and position as a front runner, which may or may not be surprising people. We'll also look at can Sanders sustain this momentum that he's got. We'll also go first, I think, to the Senate trial. I'm not going to ask if Trump will be acquitted because obviously we know that he's going to, and I'm not going to waste everybody's time doing that. But there is talk of a censure motion, and this would be some kind of slimy way that the Republicans might wriggle around this by censuring him. But I don't think so. My feeling is that Trump wouldn't accept that. He just wants a straight acquittal. But we'll ask that question anyway. We'll ask if Hillary Clinton will stand again. There's been that conjecture out there. We'll ask if any partisanship within the Democratic Party itself will, particularly towards Sanders, which we know the Russians are fueling, and Trump is fueling that as a way of dividing and conquering. We'll look at that as well. I also want to know if Barr will challenge the House impeachment process once the acquittal is through, because I've got a feeling that's all part of the payback. I'm using my Golden Universal Tarot today. It's the one with the shiny things there. The Golden Universal Tarot. It sticks pretty closely with Rider-Waite archetypes, images, and meanings. So it's a good pack to use. So let's get started. Will there be a censure for Trump in the Senate? In the Senate trial, will there be a censure for his actions in Ukraine? Will those senators vote to censure Trump for his actions in Ukraine? Will there be a censure? I'm feeling no, there won't, but let's see what the cards will tell us. We've got the number 4 here, the 4 of Cups. There's loss here, but there's also someone giving someone an out card and an offer here to get out of this position that they're in, with their back up against the wall. So that's the signifier card, disappointment. And it's challenged by of course, none other than the King of Pentacles. So I feel the signifier cards are quite apt here. I feel that disappointment and cynicism is pretty widespread, directed toward the Republican Party. They are challenged by the King of Pentacles. I didn't think that Trump would allow a censure motion or allow himself to be censured. And I feel that even though some of those senators want to do that to save their own political hides as a way, a sort of a get out of jail free card type of thing, Trump is opposing that. So it may well have been spoken about, but I feel Trump has opposed that and made that quite clear. We've got the foundation of the reading. We've got the High Priestess. No surprises there. A lot of information has been held back, and that's what that's the argument that Trump and his lawyers would be using, that on the information, we've got all the materials. On the information that is currently out there, there's no need. It was a perfect call, etc. So there's a heavy weight, even though he should not be acquitted. And, of course he should be censured. The argument is being made that there's just not the evidence there to censure this president. I feel on this censure motion alone, he was having to juggle. I feel it took a lot of effort. Again, this was something that he was trying to shore up last week as well, because I feel that it has been discussed. But he's made it pretty clear he won't put up with that. The what's crowning this reading, what could be the potential future, is the higher authority. This is the authority of Congress. Now that's interesting. That's only a potential future. Somebody that's higher than Trump. Now it's been said that the acquitting him is basically saying that he's a monarch. This here is showing me that the Congress authority will is higher than this than the King of Pentacles. Let's have a look though. We've got the Nine of Wands, and so this is battle fatigue. We're moving in. The US is moving into a campaign period before the election in November. Congress is tired. Those senators are tired. They don't want to battle this King of Pentacles. Right now we've got the Sun card. Now that's interesting because the Sun came up in the reading where I said there could be surprises. I'm going to drill down on that because that Sun could be really there for Trump. That it's a win for him. The environment around is loss for others. A win for Trump, but a loss for others. Let's keep going. The hopes and the fears. The fear is the political damage and the momentum, the political momentum that the Democrats will get as a result of just letting him walk free despite the evidence that is actually out there. We've got loans and debts. We've got helping, giving and receiving assistance. And this, of course, I feel is the 30 pieces of gold that the senators took. So I don't think there will be a censure. We've got the Seven of Wands. They are going to have to defend their decisions, including not to censure. And we've got something emerging within a period of time as well. So if I were to read in layers, of course, I'd be saying that there are more bombshells to come out. Trump, even though he will get off scot-free, it looks without a censure, and obviously acquittal despite the evidence of his guilt or alleged guilt. Then of course there's more coming down the pike that he's going to have to defend. It could also be, that's interesting, that something comes out at the 11th hour, which is what my reading said before, to do with these finances, because we've got the Sun card there, we've got Congress. Let's have a look what's at the base. We've got this King of Cups energy, this more benign energy, but it's having to work hard. It's like struggling up a hill. We have this dark money in politics, and we have this Page of Swords, this truth. It's only a page, unfortunately, but it is also a spy in the camp. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to ask, I'll just get another deck. I just want to ask about that Hierophant is in the potential, as a potential future, and also drill down a little bit on these two cards as well. So, Trump censuring, Trump acquittal, Trump sham trial. Let's have a look. Show me this Hierophant card, this higher authority. It could be that the Senate is the higher authority, even though it's partisan in nature. It is going to display, the Republican Party are going to display their power, basically, in acquitting this president. Show me this Hierophant card, please, Spirit. Show me the Hierophant. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, it's the Sun again. Illumination. Okay, let's go to the Sun card because I've got double validation yet again. Show me the Sun card. Show me this Sun card. Show me this Sun card. Show me what is coming out. Is this Trump's happiness and joy to be acquitted? The GOP's happiness and joy that they're retaining power, that they protected this president, or is it something else? Or is there full illumination on something with that Six of Pentacles? Show me the Sun card. Show me the Sun card, Spirit. Okay, the Two of Swords. This is a crossroads for those senators. We've got the Ten of Swords, complete and utter downfall. They're aware of that. The relationships, the partnerships that they have become involved in. But we've also got the Queen of Pentacles as well. And the Page of Swords again. Okay. So it looks like there is something here that is likely to emerge in the next little while. Will it be before the acquittal or just after it? That is going to again see Trump defending himself. Show me this Six of Pentacles. What is this? Show me this Six of Pentacles. Show me this Six of Pentacles. Show me this Six of Pentacles. Okay, there's an investigation. There's something here that information that someone has gathered that is going to come out around the money. And we've got the Hierophant yet again coming forward. And the Three of Wands, this expansion card. Giving and receiving help, defending that. Yeah, there's going to be something that's going to come up at the 11th hour. I don't know how dramatic that's going to be. I don't know, I don't know what's likely to happen, but there's someone could be going to make a statement, someone in authority. Justice Roberts perhaps comes out and makes a statement at the end. There's something here, or some news breaks at the 11th hour, because we've got double validation here with the Sun cards and also with the Hierophant cards. We pulled two Hierophant cards. This could be Justice Roberts. There's something here. So let's see what's going to unfold over the next couple of days and the next week or so, because I feel something is coming forward. All right, so that's our first question. Let's have a look. Is post-acquittal, I still feel he's going to be acquitted. Let me just ask, in light of those cards, I don't feel it's I don't feel it's going to stop the acquittal, but there's going to be something there. Somebody's making a statement. It could be Justice Roberts. All right, let's have a look. And it could be that when the vote comes down and they acquit him, Justice Roberts makes some comment from the bench or something. I don't know. Or it could, as I said, something coming forward at the 11th hour. Certainly the time frame is close, and we had double Pages of Swords as well. All right, so let's have a look here. Will he be acquitted? Will Trump be acquitted? Yeah, I'm feeling he will be, obviously. Okay, there's the Sun card again. So that Sun card is there for Trump as well. But, oh, how long's a piece of string? It's challenged by the Page of Swords. Okay, let's keep going. And the Mercenary. Okay, so there's something else that's going to be coming out. We've got the King of Cups in the past. What's in the potential? Yeah, this isn't stopping. It's not over. It's not over. Lies and deceit. Okay, and this investigation, this King of Swords. It's around partnerships as well. There's something coming out. We've got the Six of Swords, travel. There's something going to be coming out, and it's pretty big, and they're worried about it. Will he be acquitted? They're anxious. We've got the Ten of Swords here. Okay. Oh, okay. Right, you can see those cards. I asked, would he be acquitted? Everybody is at a crossroads. There's something likely to be emerging. Look at the outcome cards when I asked, would he be acquitted? Acquitted. I feel that he will be still, but there's something looming. Look at this. I thought this Sun card might be for Trump, but it's not. It's actually something else is likely to come out. Full illumination. Wow. Oh, okay. Look, let's just wait and see. I don't think anything's going to stop the acquittal. I'll tell you that right now. But something big is about to occur. All right. So let's have a look at some of these other questions. Post-acquittal. Now, this will be an interesting question. Post-acquittal, will Barr seek to challenge the impeachment process in the House? Will Trump and Barr, post-acquittal, seek to challenge the impeachment process in the House? Okay. So we've got the Queen of Wands, which is my card for the Democrats. The challenge is this Knight of Pentacles. I always say this is the hired mercenary. So there is a challenge. There is a challenge to the political movement that is the truth and trying to hold up your democracy. It looks like one of Trump's or more of Trump's uh, hired guns are going to be trying to challenge that political movement. We've got, though, wounded, the Four of Swords as the foundation of the reading. That's generally the strength of something. Well, that's not a strength card at all. That's retreat. We have this news. Okay, now this is why I followed up with this reading, this question, because this news will have already been broken, and there is heartbreak there and loss. Let's see who that's for. Going back into the past, I feel this is heartbreak and loss for Trump. Absolutely, the Lovers card, the environment around, though, his networks, his partnerships. The fear is real that this presidency is ending, and we have the Emperor, though. We have the Emperor. Let's see what's challenging the Emperor. We've got the Tower. I feel that, and we've got somebody moving on. Let's see. We've got the Truth emerging. We've got the holding back of information and evidence. We have the Truth here. Somebody has been working hard to bust open secrets. I'm not sure where this latest news or bombshell is going to come from, but it is coming, and that has a direct impact on the fact that Barr can't do what he was wanting to do. There is loss here, but I feel that there have been plans and there has been talk to do just that. Whatever's coming is going to stop that happening. All right, so let's move on to the Democrats and the Iowa caucus. Unfortunately, there were problems with an app there. No clear frontrunners emerged straight after the caucus. Now candidates are challenging the figures. I think the last news story had Mayor Pete in front, Sanders just behind Mayor Pete, a smidgen. And then next was Elizabeth Warren, and then Joe Biden and Amy Klobuchar. Interesting. Mayor Pete's popularity is rising. Let's ask that question. Will his success continue? I have read on him before. It looks like it's possible it will. There is some controversy coming around his donors and who is putting money into his campaign. There's something around the money there that will be dredged up on him. But I don't think it's going to impair his campaign too much. Show me Mayor Pete. Will his popularity continue? Mayor Pete, will his popularity amongst the voters continue? Mayor Pete's popularity, will it continue? Okay, so we've got the Three of Wands. So he's not going to be meteoric, but the Three of Wands is certainly about expansion. But there's usually a time period involved: 3 weeks, 3 months. It's not happening right now, but there's certainly going to be. Well, that's commerce and trade, but it's also extending one's boundaries. So his popularity is going to increase. The challenge here for him is the Queen of Cups. So I'm not sure about that Queen of Cups. This could be one of his own party members, or another candidate may attack him in some way. We've got the Queen of Wands as the foundation of the reading. This is a beautiful card. It always comes forward as it's a fire energy, and it's a growth of a movement. So he's got that in the foundation of his reading. But in the past, we've got the Devil. So he's chained to something, and that could be raised again by this Queen of Cups type persona. Interesting that we would see that in his chart. He's got beautiful cards. The Nine of Cups, that's miracles, wish fulfillment. although we have the Seven of Swords, I feel that somebody is going to attack him in some way. Wouldn't be the first time during his campaign that he's been attacked, but it looks like I don't think that's Mayor Pete being dishonest. I think that's some kind of dishonesty. Could even be from the Republicans, from Trump himself. We know this is his archetype. There's something here that's going to emerge that's going to really bust the bubble a little bit. We have the King of Cups at the moment. It's a lovely energy that's coming forward. We've got the past here as the environment around. People see him as a return to stronger values. I do feel that he is perceived well in this way. The hopes and fears, introspection, investigation, isolation. The outcome card, we have the Page of Pentacles. I think I pulled this card for him before. There's something around some kind of monetary issue here. However, this is also strongly new starts. It could be because of his popularity, money's going to be poured into his campaign. And we've got the Sword of Truth here. That we've got new starts, we've got clarity. There's going to be clarity. Okay, what could be happening is that whatever mud was tossed at Mayor Pete in the past for his affiliations, which actually did impact, is actually going to be clarified with this Ace of Swords. It's going to be cleared up. These are two aces in the outcome. That's pretty good. Pretty good cards. Yeah, we've got the Wheel of Fortune, and we've got holding back information. Yeah, we could see some information emerging that we haven't seen around his campaign donations or who's supporting him or those that he was tied up with in the past, but it's not going to damage him too much. I feel he's got his popularity is going to continue. Let's have a look quickly at Bernie, and then we'll ask if Clinton is going to stand again. Let's have a quick look at Bernie Sanders. He's again in a similar position to what he was in 2016. The Russian bots are working overtime to try and stoke the fires of dissension and division within the Democratic Party. Bernie Sanders still has a huge following, very, very popular. In front of Biden, it appears, in Iowa, according to the latest news that I've read, for the first, I think one of the first times, or I don't think Sanders has been in front of Biden before, not that I know. Okay, so let's have a look at Sanders. Let's have a look at Sanders. Can he sustain this level of popularity? Will Bernie Sanders be able to sustain this level of popularity? I'm just getting him in front of the crowds. He's just got away with those rallies. He's just got some magic that happens there. But look what we're pulling. We've got for some reason, is the Hangman, which is stalling. Challenged by endings and beginnings. Okay, that's a major arcana on the world stage. Okay, no, these we've got a lost card here. We've got the Seven of Pentacles review, and we've got a higher authority with this Hierophant card. Let's just pull this laptop down. I don't know why, but we have the Sun in the near future. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. At the moment, his campaign is taking off. It's recreating past conditions. As I said, he's in a similar position in terms of popularity as what he was in 2016. But I'm a bit worried about this lost card. This could be a hangover from 2016. It could be that his campaign stalled in 2016. That's in the hopes and fears. The Six of Wands, moving on from troubled waters. Again, we've got the Page of Pentacles. Again, we've got this donations, campaign finances, or some kind of news around money. But we do have the Ten of Cups, which is the American voter. But we unfortunately have the Tower card. Okay, now I know what's happening with Trump. Trump is going to get in there. There could be an issue with Bernie's health as well. We've got the High Priestess, and we've unfortunately got the ending of something, and the Five of Cups. I feel that people will vote for him. Absolutely, they will. Trump's going to continue to needle at him, dig around, put forward that he's a communist, etc. All of that rhetoric. But underneath the pack in real time, I feel Bernie Sanders needs to rest. I feel that perhaps we don't know the full extent of what is going on with his heart condition. And I hate to say it, but I do see him needing to take time out and then needing to rest. So a health issue with Bernie that will come up in the near future. Okay, so all right. So I'm sorry to have to say that. I'm just reading that Four of Swords there and those other cards that we had. Certainly, though, if his health doesn't get in the way, he's got a lot of voters behind him. All right, let's just leave it at that. All right, so one last question. Hillary Clinton, surely she's not going to return to the fray. Will Clinton stand again for the President of the United States? Will Hillary Clinton throw her hat in the ring to become the Democratic candidate to take on Trump? No, I'm feeling no, but we'll ask, will Hillary Clinton stand again as the Democratic candidate for the United States President? Will Hillary Clinton come forward and stand again? Okay, I'm feeling no. We've got loss here, the Eight of Cups. She's turned her back. She's moved away from what no longer works for her. She's challenged by the Hierophant. So this is the ultimate authority. I think she would like to. But I don't think she's going to. The Queen of Cups, this is how she's positioning herself. She will have a lot to say as the campaign keeps going. Indeed, she already has in the past position with this Eight of Wands. What's crowning the reading is temperance, healing, and balance. Okay, that's the potential future, which is a card that keeps coming up post-Trump. We've got past, returning to the past. Right now, we've got the Ace of Cups. So she could be considering this, but this is also a new start, a new emotional start, because what happened in the past with this Death card was the ending, was the loss for Hillary, and I don't think she would take that on again. No, she's too fearful of the Tower being revisited to her again. The King of Pentacles, no. This is Donald Trump. She is quite happy, I think, to see him being investigated. And I do. This is a review. I feel that she will be there, and she will still have plenty to say, particularly when Trump starts to really start. Those bombshells keep coming. She'll have something to say at the right time. Okay, the Ten of Wands. It just would be too difficult for her. Although she has the strength to pull it off, it's around campaign finances. Would she have the money? Would people support? Would the donors support her again? I don't think so, because we've got the disappointment card. So yes, she would love to have a second shot. No, I don't think she's going to, for a couple of reasons. She really did suffer after 2016. She really did have an election taken from her in many ways. She doesn't want to revisit that. She doesn't think that she would have the donor support to run again, but she's got plenty to say, and she'll keep on saying it. And she's going to, at the right time, when Trump comes, when Trump's, really on the ropes, she'll have plenty to say. She's just biding her time. All right. Because a viewer asked, will she become the vice president? Maybe, because there are backroom deals done all the time. Let's just ask, will Hillary Clinton be someone's vice president? be someone's running mate. Will Hillary Clinton be stand as, be someone's vice president running mate? Will she be the vice president? Will Hillary Clinton be the vice president? Yeah, okay, so we've got the page of Pentacles. Some kind of news coming forward, challenged, or the obstacle is the truth here. We've got the Emperor, control. I'm not seeing a yes yet. We have our King of Cups energy in the past. Six of Swords moving on. No, I don't think so. I don't know that people would like her to re-enter at that level again. And I feel there are other candidates there, other rising talent that want their time. It could be a question of, Hillary, you've had your time. Now it's our time. No, there's a retreat here. I'm not feeling that like that. She's still recovering from what happened in 2016. She still fears. This is the King of Pentacles. This is Trump and Trump's enemies. It's Trump's supporters as well, which are her enemies, I guess. There's a lot of fear here, but the outcome card is the Two of Cups. Let's see what that means. That's relationships, networks, partnerships. But we've got loss here in the Five of Cups, and we've got the Ten of Wands, which of course is, something being hard yakka for her. I'm going to call it as a no, but she's got plenty to say anyway, and she will say it. All right, I'm going to leave that reading there. Hope you enjoyed it. A bit of a whip around, viewers' questions, a little bit of look at the latest news. There is something on the way. This much I know. There is something on the way with Donald Trump. It's big. It's big, and it's going to really hurt him, and it's going to really hurt those GOP senators as well, who are voting to acquit him, including Susan Collins. All right, Senator Susan Collins from Maine. We all know who Senator Susan Collins from Maine is. All right, thank you for tuning in, everyone.